They say love is blind, but sometimes it's also blind to the things that truly matter. This is a story of how I tested love and lost more than I expected. My name is Edwin. I was born into wealth, the kind that builds mansions, drives cars without numbers, and speaks quietly because money already does the talking. But I had one fear. Did women love me or my money? After 2 failed relationships where love melted the moment my bank account froze for a week, I decided to try something different. I became a different man, one without cars, without houses, without a name, just me and my dirty shoes. I took a break from my family business and moved into a quiet part town under a different name, Emeka. I rented a small room, wore secondhand clothes, and took a job helping a food vendor clean and wash plates. That's where I met Ada. She sold airtime beside the food stall. Slender, tall, beautiful, and she smiled often, not the fake forced smile of city girls, but the kind that made people forget their hunger. She saw me first. Brothers, you day always wash plate. ABI dem swear for you, she teased one afternoon. I laughed. Dem no swear. I just day hustle my own. She nodded. Hustle no be curse. That simple reply stayed with me. It was like she understood. Or maybe she didn't, but she respected it. Days passed, then weeks, and somehow we started talking more. I'd help her carry her umbrella when it rained. She'd sometimes bring me roasted plantain when I skipped lunch. I noticed how she frowned at men with flashy cars. Once, she said, all these boys with money, now lie full their mouth. I like person way they real. My heart smiled. Maybe, just maybe, this one was different. One evening, we sat outside after work. The sun had dipped, and our shadows stretched like long secrets behind us. Emeka, she said, if you had the chance to be rich overnight, would you leave this life? I turned and looked at her carefully. If I had love like yours, I replied slowly, then maybe I wouldn't need to. She looked away, blushing. For a moment, I believe I had found something rare. A woman who would love me, even without the gold. But life has a funny way of proving you wrong. Would you fall for someone who looked poor, but had a rich heart? Tell us in the comments and hit the subscribe button for more life-changing stories like this. Things were going well. Ada and I grew close, and though I hadn't officially asked her to be mine, it was obvious we were both feeling something. Until Kobe came. He was everything I pretended not to be. A flashy businessman who drove a shiny SUV, sprayed perfume like rainwater, and wore a new wristwatch every week. He once parked beside Ada's stall to buy airtime. By the next day, he returned, not for airtime, but for her. At first, she laughed it off. He'd just stay show himself, she told me. But within days, I saw the change. She started powdering her face more. Her laughter got louder. Her skirts shorter. Her airtime business less serious. And then one Saturday, I saw her sitting in his car, laughing like she was paid to do it. That night, I asked her plainly, Ada, is anything going on with that man? She paused. Trust me? I trust you, but I don't trust his intentions. She looked me dead in the eye. Sometimes, Emeka, hustle no be enough. Life hard. Person no fit drink love chop. My heart sank. I whispered, so you want someone who can feed you with money, not love? She didn't reply. That silence was loud enough. A week passed. Then, 2, Ada stopped talking to me. She no longer brought me roasted plantain. No longer smiled at me in the morning. She now left her stall early, probably to meet him. I cried one night, not because I had lost a woman, but because I had lost hope. My test had failed. Maybe true love didn't exist, at least not in this world. But instead of exposing her in anger, I decided to disappear quietly. I returned to my world, to my suits, to my air-conditioned office and silent drivers. One day, I was invited to a fundraising gala for local small business owners. A few airtime sellers and market women had been shortlisted to receive free shop spaces and business loans. Guess who I saw? Ada. She stood in a dull green dress, not smiling, just staring at the crowd, unaware that one of the men sitting at the high table, in a navy blue abaya, was Emeka. Me. When I took the microphone, I didn't call her name. I didn't say anything about our past. But as I walked past her, her eyes met mine. She gasped. Eam, she whispered. I smiled. No, Ada, the name is Edwin. And I walked away. She came running after the event, tears in her eyes, mouth trembling. Why didn't you tell me? Would it have made a difference? I asked calmly. She fell on her knees. I didn't know. I was scared. Life is hard. I bent down, gently lifted her up. Ada, I wasn't testing you because I hated you. I tested you because I hoped you were different. She sobbed. I am. I shook my head. No, Ada, you were, until a car and a wristwatch proved otherwise. She begged, cried, promised. But some truths once seen cannot be unseen. I walked away that day and never looked back. Maybe one day she'd truly understand that in a world full of gold and glitter, the rarest treasure is love that stays, even when your shoes are dirty. Have you ever judged someone based on what they had, or didn't have? Would you have passed the test Ada failed? Let us know in the comments. And if this story touched you, hit the subscribe button. More powerful stories are coming your way.